When I was first diagnosed, I was married. And then, I don't know if you felt this way, but like after everything I went through, like literally felt like I became a new human and I kind of knew what I needed and I knew what I deserved. And I was like, all right, I'm out, like starting fresh. I went on a blind date. My goal was I want to give him all of my stuff. I wanted any relationship that I had after cancer to be just honest. Here's all the reasons why you should run. We were both so open. We shared things with each other that we would never normally tell the other people right away. And we fell in love.
It's beautiful.
I know.
You know, I was 31 when I was diagnosed, and I had just met somebody. I was really feeling dude. And so I'm like, how am I gonna tell this man that I have breast cancer? And we've only known each other a few months. And I was scared. I was really, really scared. It was just a really confusing time with dating. And fast forward to 10 years later, it's still a confusing time for dating. I have menopause symptoms, but I still have a cycle. And that's annoying as all get out. And I'm like, pick one, please. So even laying next to somebody, I feel insecure in a way, because I'm like a sweating, wet mess. And you don't want to feel like that. That's not sexy.
Sharing your body with a new human is so difficult. How do I explain I don't have a nipple? How do I explain I have no feeling in my chest?
Yeah, you think you're doing something, but you're not.
It's for you.
I'm a pre-vivor. I'm in my mid-20s trying to explain this to a mid-20-year-old guy. I'm like, do you know what BRCA is? This isn't gonna come up on a first date from a dating app. Like, I'm not gonna be like, so, guess what, you know?
Obviously, I think Diana and I are similar in that, like, you factor in being in your 20s, and it is a maybe even harder battle of, like, dating and, like, apps these days, social media. So, like, I am queer, which brought a whole new level to it. In terms of being, you know, with a woman at the time, I didn't have that, like, I need to explain to you what breast cancer is. I think instinctively, like, a woman does understand that. On the flip side, I don't think I was prepared for, like, how sad that could be if, like, I'm now seeing another woman's body, or that she does not have a mastectomy, you know? So that is, in itself, a little heartbreaking, but ultimately my relationship, I think, was a me problem. Sometimes good partners are coming in our life and we're the problem, because we just went through this ridiculous thing that we haven't processed yet and don't really have a timeline for doing so, and somehow adjusting to that is tough, I think.
I think for me, I've had so many surgeries. My body is covered in scars, and I told my therapist I felt like I looked like a monster, so I didn't want to try to have a relationship with anybody and then be able to see, because it's one thing to tell somebody what you went through, it's another thing to show them. I would like to meet somebody, but it's hard because you can only laugh your way into so many things. I can tell a mean joke, but I can't take my clothes off and be happy with what I see. So how can I expect somebody else to be happy with that?
Just be patient with yourself and give yourself grace. Because the reality is, people don't get it. They don't get it. These conversations are needed for young women to know that there's a community of women that you can come to and talk to and reach out to that are going through the dating scene, are trying to figure out who they are with this crazy, unfair disease. Being a part of this sisterhood, because we're warrior sisters. This is community.